Hello riders, I'm Pavlin from Motorcycle Adventures. We all dream to have these round the world trips. Probably all of you got this big map at home, just look at it and dreaming where I'm gonna be my next trip. So, I was lucky to do some very interesting trips like in Central Asia, Morocco, Norway, most of the Europe and so on. Yes, that's okay, but there's still so much to see. The world is so big, so beautiful, and the time we have is so small, so less. Okay, all the riders around the world got different possibilities. Some of you have no problem with the money, and you can ride weeks and months after month without any worries about the financial situation of the journey. Some of you will try to save money just to make a short trip or whatever they can afford to do it. But the both parts, the part with the money and the part with no money, have one big question. How I'm gonna say this to my wife? How I'm gonna tell my wife or my girlfriend that I'm gonna missing for 2 or 3 months going around the world with my motorcycle? This is the hardest part of the journey. Believe or not, this is the most difficult part of the journey. I'm sure some of you absolutely agree with me right at the moment. So, what we have to do, how we have to convince our girlfriend or wife that it's good, it's worth it to let us to go around the world. What I'm going to tell you now, it's a secret information. I hope this video will not be seen from my wife. So, the trick is to make everything step by step, slowly. No rush, no everything today, not I'm going to the journey tomorrow. You have to prepare your wife or your girlfriend slowly, a long time before the trip. For example, for the next year in August, I plan a big trip to Mongolia. I'm gonna cross the whole Russia, going into Mongolia, leaving Mongolia, go to see the Baikal Lake, and then go to the deep Siberia, right to Vladivostok. On the way back, probably I'm gonna take the Trans-Siberian Express train and go to Moscow. So this is a journey which will last maybe 2 months or I don't know, the minimum is 45 days. So it's a long trip, it's a long time, and what I have to do? First of all, treat your wife as you would like to be treated. So your wife, your girlfriend is a human like you, man like you, or just a person like you. Not man, the person like you. Okay, so are you happy when you're surprised in last minute with something you don't like? Of course you're not. So don't do it the same for her, please. So if you plan to go to the journey next year, you have to start this year. The idea behind this long preparation process is the idea need to be accepted. So if you do it today, if I said today to my wife, honey, tomorrow I'm going to Mongolia, and she'll say, how much time? How much longer? And I said, 2 months. She'll say, no way. And she'll be right. Of course she's right, no way. But if you start many months before that, it will work. It worked for me. It worked when I planned to go to Alaska many years ago. It worked when I planned to go to Siberia many years ago. It worked when I planned to go to Central Asia, to Morocco, or whatever I always plan. It's a proved. It's a proved theory. It's not a longer theory. It's a proved evidence that it's working, and it's worked to all women around the world. It doesn't matter they're black, white, small, big, fat, slim, it doesn't matter. They're all humans, they all have the same brain as us. If it's working for us, it's working for everybody. To convince you 100%, I have to improvise a simple dialogue. So, next year I want to go to Mongolia. And this year I already started the preparation and said to my wife, honey, you know, for the next year I plan a big motorcycle trip to Mongolia. And she said, where? Mongolia? Where is this? Well, Asia on the top between Russia and all of these Asian countries. She said, no way. Okay, that's okay, darling, no way. I let her 1 month. After 1 month, I will remind her again. Honey, do you remember I told you about Mongolia? And she said, what about Mongolia? I already said no. Okay, that's okay. Nothing more. After 1 more month, another 1 step. Honey, do you remember about Mongolia? What about Mongolia? We already spoke about it. Forget about it. Okay, that's okay for now. 1 more month, 1 more step. Honey, do you remember Mongolia? And she said, what about Mongolia? When you plan to go? And I said, I don't know, maybe August is the best month. And she said, August? No, August is the month of the holiday, probably we're gonna plan to go somewhere with the family. No, it's not gonna happen. Okay, that's okay. I let her 1 more month, 1 more step. Honey, I told you about the Mongolia. She said, what about this Mongolia? You'll never give up, yes? I said, yes, I cannot give up, I have to go. I don't know. She said, I don't know. I'm not happy with this idea. Is it not dangerous? Well, what I have to say, it's a motorcycle, it's a long trip. And she said, no, I'm not feeling good with this. Forget about it. Okay, that's okay. I let her 1 more month, 1 more step. I said, darling, the time is coming, I have to go to Mongolia. Oof. When was this? I said, in August. I don't know, in August we planned the trip with the family. No, don't worry, darling, we can make it in July, and then after we finish our trip, then I can go. I don't know, I still feel bad. Is it dangerous? I said, no, it's nothing to worry about. We're 2 people or we're 10 people, whatever you are. It's safe, no worries, Mongolia is a nice country. And she said, I don't know, we'll think about it. Oh, we already have a result. She will think about it. She already started to accept the idea. The idea that I'm gonna missing for 2 months. This is a very good progress. That's okay for today. Stop it. 1 more month, 1 more very important step. Darling, the time is coming. We have to organize everything. You know, I'm gonna missing for 2 months in August. She said, yeah, August. Oh, I have to plan everything now. August. She already started to telling her mother, her friends and girlfriends and talking. Oh, he's crazy. He's going to Mongolia next year. We have to do something this and this. So, the magic, poof, just like this, come. But if you think a little bit, it was not just like this. It was a long preparation process. It took us more than a year to plan it and organize it. But that's okay. Anyway, you have to prepare the trip. You have to prepare your motorcycle, you have to prepare your luggage, you have to be ready with the money, you have to be ready with all direction, you need maps, you need GPS, you need a new navigation system, an organization, you need some documents and so on and so on. But you shouldn't forget the most important. First, you need a permission. Permission from your wife, from your girlfriend to go. So, don't be so silly and spending so much time on the things we already discussed and forget to say to your wife or to take the permission from your wife. This was my advice. It's worked for me. I hope it will work for you as well. If you find this information useful, please like and subscribe for a new video every week. I was Pavel from Motorcycle Adventures. Ride safe and see you somewhere. Ciao!